Agenda item 14 are mayor's comments. Seeing how Mike from Lawn Drive came up and took away one of those comments to save us some time. I will concur, we need to be out there and we need to support that. It was a lot of fun on Saturday watching the champions get crowned. I think the longest drive was 383 yards on Saturday morning, wasn't it? I believe that was it. Quite a drive. Anyway, those of you that haven't had the opportunity, get out, take a look at that. It's really interesting to watch those guys just crush a golf ball. Anyway, second item I want to discuss is Doc Utah. Had the privilege, literally the privilege of attending, unfortunately, just one show due to scheduling. But I want to take this time to thank the Eureka, Red Hills Cinema, Doc Utah, Ken Cook, and Christina Schultz for helping make the Best of Fest Mesquite for Doc Utah a success. That was an absolutely amazing festival, and I think more of us need to take the time to take a look at that. Hopefully we'll have the similar offerings next year. I believe there was over at least 170 tickets sold. It was well attended. In honesty, it was absolutely amazing. It did what we all think Hollywood should do. I know we need to be entertained by Hollywood, but Hollywood can also be used to further causes. And there were some absolutely amazing documentaries that were shown. Certainly made a lot of us think, question who we are and what we're doing, and how we can do more good in this world. And I hope that next year those of us that are still here and can hear me will take the chance and the opportunity to go and see the 2014 Best of Fest Mesquite. Hopefully we'll get that taken care of. It was absolutely wonderful. I had a great time, and I think it really showcased some marvelous talents, as well as brought us together as a community. It was a very good show. Councilman Lithelder.
Thank you, Your Honor. I've got just two items to report on. November 9th, that's the week after the parade, we will be hosting a golf tournament at Falcon Ridge for the benefit of the Veterans Center. This will be, I think, my fourth year in involvement in the event. I don't have all the details. They'll be worked out tomorrow and posted accordingly throughout the city, or if anybody needs to get a hold of me, they know how to do that. And I would also like to just give a brief synopsis of our meeting at the League of Cities last week, or the week before, I'm sorry. Mr. Littman and Mr. Green and myself attended on behalf of the city, and it was a very fruitful experience. The weather was great. Of course, it was South Shore Lake Tahoe. It's kind of hard to beat, but it was kind of intense from early morning until late in the afternoon with meetings and conferences. But I think we represented the city well, and we did a good job, so that's my...
Thank you, Councilman. Okay. Got Councilman, let's go with Councilman Green, Councilman Raps, and then I'll get back to Councilman Littman.
I do want to thank the city for sending me to the league conference. It was very educational for me as a new council person. I focused on meeting people from cities of our size that were facing a lot of the same issues. I also want to thank Tom Garber of Please Golf in association with the Long Drivers for putting on the youth baseball clinic that we had at Old Mill Field last Saturday night, and for making a significant donation to our local baseball program. Tom and Pat Dempsey and several others worked with our youth, and we had real youth out there, some 3 and 4 years old, I think. And it was really great to see, so it bodes well for the future of baseball in our city. And I really think Please Golf, this is the second year they've done that, and that was great. Let's keep up with that. Thank you.
Councilman Rapson.
Real quickly, I want to thank the Long Drivers for their presentation this last 9 or 10 days, and Mike hit it on the head. Just the local economy does get a bump from this. Whereas in October the rooms are all full. It was a shame we lost the finals, but the rooms are all full in October. This helped fill the real shoulder month when all the golf courses are closed. It helps the local economy big time. I want to thank the volunteers, the 100+ volunteers that helped out in this thing. It's a lot of work, and they do it with a smile, and they've done it for many years, actually. And finally, as just an anecdotal piece of information, I've ate out several times during the long ride stay so far, but the most notable was at the Cucina Italiana, where we were eating, and Art Sellinger was there along with his entourage of 7 other people, and they had a table of 8, and we chatted for a bit, and he introduced me to a couple other tables and pointed out 6 other tables between 2 and 4 strong in there that were all long drivers. And that's a meaningful deal for an evening at the Cucina Italiana. So it is meaningful. It is something that this town needs. And I hope we can all get out there at least for some period of time, Thursday and Friday, and support this thing, because it's on television, it's worldwide. So thank you.
Thank you, Councilman.